So welcome to today's video. Right now I'm just cleaning up my room, making my bed. As you can see here, this is just gonna be a day in the life video or daily vlog. Today's Tuesday. It's around 6 o'clock, I think. I'm not sure, at least for me, in my time zone. Here's a mess, still in pajamas. It's just one of those calm, chill summer days. Pretty bored, so come along with me as I do everything I'm doing for the rest of the day. Hi everyone, welcome to today's video, the real portion of it. Either get in or get out. Anyway, it's wonderful seeing you here again. If you're not new and you watched my last video, if you are new, welcome. Yeah. I'm not gonna go into too much detail because I already blessed you all with the amazing video yesterday or 2 days ago, whenever I'm posting this, probably yesterday. Yeah, so made my bed. Kind of can't really see. I'm not using the good light. I'm just using the big light and some natural light from the sunlight. I figured that would be a better look for the day because I don't need that bright light in my face on one of these chill vlog days. I already ate dinner, but I have a photo of it in the big frame thing. Made my bed, did some laundry, been editing, planning out stuff for videos upcoming this week, next week, when school starts. Been binge watching a bunch of other YouTubers give like advice and stuff because I'm trying to, you know, take notes and become an expert. My hair's not looking the best, still in pajamas, you know, one of those days. But I wanted a raw, regular, calm video where I'm not like full face makeup, you know, hair all done and everything. So now I'm gonna be getting into what's in my Hello Kitty makeup bag that I showed in my previous video yesterday. So this is kind of like a vlog plus what's in my makeup bag, just like extra stuff thrown around. Just wanted to do this so that I don't have to do a whole separate video when it's gonna be like only a few minutes because it's big, it's pretty spacious, but I don't own that much makeup, and if it's like my daily stuff I'm gonna carry around, I wasn't gonna put my whole collection of makeup in here. Like I couldn't really fit any palettes. It has a cute little tag which I'm not taking it off because like even though the price is there, it's kind of upsetting me. It's Hello Kitty, I can't do that. Or if I do take it off, I'll probably just cut it from the plastic and not the tag itself. Okay, so this is from TJ Maxx again, if you didn't watch the last video. I can't really pronounce the brand, but it's Hello Kitty, and you could just search makeup bag. They had one with that pink bow and it had like little gemstones, but I wasn't really feeling it, so yeah. It's kind of, it gets kind of messy in here because there's not really any pockets or anything special, so you just gotta toss stuff around. First thing I pulled out was my e.l.f. setting spray. It's the Stale Night Microfine Setting Mist, the green one. I don't have the blue one, but I've heard great and some better things about it. I love this. I would say I swear by it because, well actually I don't know. This is only like the second setting spray I've ever tried. So I can't say it's the best thing in the world, but I recommend. This is just like my daily necessities. And there's cat fur in my mouth because I live with cats and that's the life. Eyelash curler. I got some of my main brushes. Love e.l.f. You're gonna see a lot of e.l.f. in here. I think this is Wet n Wild brand. I'm not sure. This is just, it came in a big pack, but I only keep a handful of them. This is like a powder brush. This is like, it says powder brush, but I use it for like foundation because it's very dense. I got a dirty beauty blender. Ignore that. You don't shame me, because I know anyone watching, if you have makeup, you probably have dirty shit too. Don't judge. Anyway, my all-time favorite foundation, the Superstay Active Wear 30 hours. I don't know who's sitting in foundation for 30 hours. Like, who's sitting, I mean, maybe if you're sleeping through it or like big plans, but, or if you're partying, but a whole 30 hours, not me. Props to you though. But this wears great, full coverage. All my makeup stuff is like drugstore except for my one high-end thing. Yeah, it's on the more expensive side of some drugstore foundations, but save up and you'll be able to get it, like me. Again, e.l.f. This little bite-size palette. I think it's literally called bite-size. Yeah. It's tiny, but it lasts a while. It wasn't too expensive because e.l.f. gives great prices. Never doubt e.l.f. Yeah. I'm like, this is just black, some brown shades, little shimmer. Great for, you know, any basic look. Liner, just to bronze up the eye space. Everything. Can never do you wrong. What's next? Got more e.l.f. The HD powder. I love how this sets. It's a loose powder. I love how this sets, but I don't know if they have other shades, but this one's just really translucent. To me, it kind of gives like white cast and coverage. So I would say if you're like darker than me, which most people probably are, like this would probably give you very bad white cast, flashback, whatever you want to call it. Translucent powders are hard to find ones that like are really translucent, as they say. But if you don't want that, I also swear by the Fit Me loose powder in whatever shade you need. Mine is shade 10, Fair Light, because, you know, yeah. I feel like this lighting is not doing my skin justice. Like I look dead. Anyway, this is newer. Like, it's still pretty full. Essence Pure Nude Big Blush, shade Bold Heart, number 4. I love peach. Like, I'm not really into reds. I'm not really into bright pinks. I like peach colors. If you want a better view, let's turn the light on just to see. I would swatch stuff, but I'm not looking to get the shirt messy. It's black, so next is technically like 2 different products, I think, but I only have one of them in the bag. This is the Pro Concealer, but it's in like a brown shade for contour. It comes out more like gray on me, so I would call it more contour than bronzer, but I think those two terms are interchangeable. Like, there's not really a difference. Plus, if you're layering it, it mixes anyway. Like, don't tell me that contour and bronzer are 2 different things. It's all the same. Anyway, a spoolie, because yes, it's kind of dirty right now, but I wash it, so don't worry. Falsies Lash Lift Mascara. I don't know what shade it is. I always get the blackest. Yeah, it says blackest black. I always get the blackest, darkest shade there is of mascara. That's the non-waterproof one, because waterproof ones are really difficult for me to get off, and when I try to take it off with any type of makeup remover, I get a reaction or like irritation. So that's just me. I got some more brushes. Another e.l.f. brush, angled brush. I use this for like bronzer, contour, whatever you want to call that. This is yeah, it says Wet n Wild, but it's kind of like faded off. Blush brush. That was kind of hard to say. I figured I was gonna stutter. And this is like a little eyeshadow brush. But I use it for nose contour. Yeah, this is the one that's all dirtied up from nose contour. I wash these like pretty regularly, whenever they get like all nasty, so don't worry. Then Wet n Wild highlighter, shade Precious Petals. This has lasted me for a while. Recommend it. Cheap, drugstore, does not fail. We're getting to the end because I barely have stuff in here, but more e.l.f. Okay, this little thingy is kind of stuck in there. Oops. This little spatula thing. I, you know, dig around there. Like, I love this, if you cannot tell. Poreless Putty Primer. I want to try the green acne one, which like covers up redness, but I know the ones you like blended in, it's not really showing the color that much. But still, they have a matte one, but I've heard a lot of bad things about that. And my skin, like this works perfectly with my skin. And all the stuff that I, like the foundation that I use, because it's a silicone base, so you never want to mix stuff. Like I've tried the Power Grip primer, I think by e.l.f. And it was great for a different foundation that I was using. I think the Wet n Wild, because that's water-based, I believe. But for this, it would come out like patchy. It was not going good. So make sure that your foundations and your primers, or like whatever you use in your base for skincare, anything beneath it, make sure it all matches with ingredients, because then it's not gonna mix well, it's not gonna layer well, it's gonna cause you problems, it's gonna get patchy and dry. Lastly, we have Rare Beauty Concealer. I take so much pride in this because it was pretty expensive and I've never gotten any high-end makeup before. I only used it like once and it didn't, well, that day was just not great. Like my makeup that day was not doing too good because of the sunscreen that I had layered and the time that I had did it in. Like it was just all around just patchy. I sound very gross right now. There we go. Like this perfectly my shade though. I haven't really used it much because like I want to use it and see how it wears, but I don't want to use it all up because then like I'm gonna be so sad. But it's so cute, like pretty small, but you get a good amount in there. It has like a weird type of I don't know what you'd call this, applicator, I guess. It's like the usual e.l.f. Camo one that like you, like a dough, I think it's called, I don't know. But for some reason on the sides, it's like chiseled, so I don't know, like I don't know if there's plastic underneath it, but it kind of hurts to like put on. It's very sleek and like matte and ASMR for you all. I talk with my hands a lot, so you're probably hearing like the clacking of them. Yeah, now I gotta put everything back, but I'm not doing that on camera. I'm also gonna probably add this lotion that I got yesterday from Roomy Life, my other video. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to link it, but I only have like 3 videos up. It shouldn't be that hard to find. Because I'm probably taking this bag to school. I know it's kind of big, but it's Hello Kitty, and I'll make it fit. It's okay. But there's no point in having like a separate bag just for lotion, or just like keeping this tossed around. I could keep this in the space I have in here, and then all like my makeup, perfumes, lotion, everything I need for school like that is just easy to access in one bag if I need to leave the bathroom or anything like that. So yeah, that's my makeup bag. I've been kind of sick, and I don't know why, but like recording, I just sound like my nose is not congested. I don't know, but no matter how many times I clear my throat and like try to re-record stuff, I'm still gonna sound kind of gross. And I know if I delete it and try to re-record everything, I'm gonna miss some key points I want to say, or just mess it up even more. So I'm trying to start doing things all in one go, unless I make like major mistakes like part of the way and I could just restart. But so far so good. Now I just gotta finish up my laundry, maybe clean a thing or two. I'll come back if I make like a midnight snack or like little nighttime routine for the rest of the vlog. But as for now, that's it. Hi again. We're switching it up, coming back to the front camera. My nose is red, I'm not sure why. Still sounding pretty sick, but I'm about to shower. I'm not gonna give a whole routine, but I'm just gonna talk about like what products I use. I alternate between Nivea Peach or anything Dove. I have very sensitive skin and sensory issues and all that, but this does not irritate me, and it's not so expensive. So, and then I use a Dove bar for everywhere else that like I can't use anything scented or that would get irritated by this. Brush my teeth with regular toothbrush, regular toothpaste, mouthwash. You guys already know about that stuff, so I don't have to go into detail about that. For my skincare, I mix a lot of things up. I've changed a lot, but I use the e.l.f. Acne Clarifying Cleanser. And you might be thinking, oh, I don't have acne, but it works best for my skin because I have like combination dry, oily skin all over. And yeah, so I'll be back once I've finished like my shower routine, everything, with the rest of my skincare. This is the toner I use. Got it from TJ Maxx. Recommend. I think I did like a mini haul on my TikTok account, like a TJ Maxx haul, so go watch that. Same user. It's 3HA, AHA, BHA, PHA. So similar ingredients to the Glow Recipe one, but not as like thick. It's I don't know the brand really because it doesn't really say, but all the ingredients are in Korean, so it would count as like Korean beauty, Korean skincare. I absolutely love it. It smells like aloe or mint to me. I always put it right after I wash my face in the night. And I just tap it on, pat it in. Because this is an exfoliating toner since there's acids in it. And you don't want to rub too aggressively with that. But I try to, whenever I'm cleansing, toner, moisturizer, anything, I try to get it in like the crevices of my nose to stop like either too much oil or too much dryness, because my skin never knows which one it wants to struggle with. Pick a struggle, literally. Do not forget the chin or neck area. And I just lather the rest of my hands, which I don't, if anyone's like, ew, like you're putting it on your hand anyway, and my hands are clean. Plus, it makes my hands feel softer and more like exfoliated and smooth. So since I've gotten this toner, I don't really like, I mean, you're supposed to use moisturizer, but I don't use the same moisturizer that I used to use because I'm pretty sure it also has acid in it. I just use Cetaphil moisturizing lotion, but I wait for this to like dry down a bit. And usually I combine it with this niacinamide serum, but I realized that this already has niacinamide in it, and this usually leaves me like oily feeling. So for tonight I might just layer over with this serum, because putting too much niacinamide, like drowning your face in too much of one ingredient or one product, is never good. Especially when most products are like combination of good ingredients, so you don't really realize that you're doing more harm than good when you're trying to make this whole big skincare routine. Like my routine is not really crazy. My morning routine, I might make a video for that separately, like some other morning, but it's pretty much the same, except for I use the Cetaphil face wash, the fragrance-free one, because I have very sensitive skin. I don't use toner in the morning. If I'm gonna use it twice. If I'm like going out, like if I have plans, then I'll just use toner early and then I don't do it. But I only make sure to do it once in a day. Don't go too crazy, especially if it's an exfoliating toner. It might burn. But for the morning, I usually layer with moisturizer and this, even though it might not be too good, but my skin needs that extra moisture, and yeah, I get crusty if I don't. And it's part of my makeup, like, base routine, like, skincare prep, whatever you want to call it. I used to use this serum, which I love. It's still part of that e.l.f. Acne cleansing line. Great, but since I'm using an exfoliating toner, and I'm obsessed with it, I cannot be overdoing it with acids, sadly. So I had to cut some things out of my routine, but no filter, I mean, I'm not someone who usually has acne anyway, except for like here and there, random pimples. But whenever I do my makeup and take it off, I like take care of my skin. But I've seen like the best physical changes, like all of those tiny dots I get around my face are like gone now. When I like scrunch my face up, I can literally see my pores and like how clean they are, which is like amazing to me. Sometimes I forget though, like you can't use any kind of toner on like a dry face. So a lot of times if I'm just like laying in bed and I don't have the energy, I don't really want to like get up, wet my face, and then do it. So it's best for me to just do it like after cleansing my face. Or if I do have the energy and I want to use it but my face is just like dried after, like I've been sitting for a bit, my face is already dry, I get like one of those spray bottles for your hair, drench my face, which it's like a shock at first because it's cold water. It's like, you know, yeah. But trust me, you do that because you don't have to go all the way to the sink, not wasting a whole like tap of water. This, yeah. I plan on going to TJ Maxx for just more videos because they have lots of stuff there showing you what they have. More hauls, more skincare, more makeup. They had a lot of nice makeup, but everything that was there was like, at least at my personal store, was like opened, touched, used, and no one wants to buy used makeup like if it's already been touched because you don't know what infections are in there, and I personally don't want to know. So yeah, that's basically it. I'm probably gonna make a midnight snack or like a little something before bed, and I'll be back with that part of the video, and then we'll end off. I received a $10 bill. Got some money. So tomorrow I might go somewhere and film beforehand some content for the week. Trying to count up all my money. It's the first of the month. I brush my teeth and count up. Anyway, I have dollar coins because that's what the machine at a place I went to gives you. So like, I'm rich, I'm fancy now. I think I have about 5 of them. 4. Where's the 5th one? I found it. Yeah, so like $18, almost 20. We'll see what I do with that. Anyway, that's all for today's chaos. Until next time, you know where to find me. Unless the world implodes. Hope to see you all next time. Bye. For real this time. Pinky swear.